all the way from the north side of Lampasas and from the Lchec building. And Casey, again, Lchec.
Lampasas Higher Education.
Oh, my gosh.
Lampasas County Higher Education Center.
There you go. Very good.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Derrick, before we get started here, when you make chili, you put beans in it?
Oh, good grief.
Huh?
Now, you have to forgive me. Not a native-born Texan.
Yeah.
So,
well, chili is chili. It's universal.
It's been around for
Okay.
9,000 years.
Yes,
years in Mexico.
I have been a sinner. I have big old red kidney beans in the chili.
I
But
like
but I've learned better. And
Are you
beans-
sorry for destroying every batch of chili that you've ever made?
I repent.
Okay. All right.
I don't. I still want my bean chili.
Well, you don't have a man card I can take from you.
Oh, that's fine.
Derrick,
then.
I can take his man card, but now now that he's repent, and I'll even forget the whole purgatory thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Well,
so
I appreciate
nice.
that.
You bet. Until you make the next batch of beans, I'm going to find out if you put any beans in that next batch of chili. Now, Casey, you need to stay away from beans. You have no business
I
even
know.
cooking beans.
There-
Yours turns into bean jerky.
It was
when you're
dust.
done.
It was literally like black dust.
She went to cook beans. She said, I'm going to make beans tonight. So next morning, I said, how'd the beans turn out? She just gave me this blank stare. She forgot she was cooking them. They were still on the stove,
Yeah.
on the fire.
And then I had to call my husband, like, hey, how were the beans last night? Oh, yeah, I'm cooking them.
What did the 14 kids eat?
Burnt beans.
They weren't ready in time, so they probably had some like ramen.
Her husband was so nice. She asked if they were burnt, and he goes, just a little.
Yeah, they were still stuck in the pan when I got home, and it was like dust.
He just vacuumed the whole pan out.
I don't feel so bad about my chili anymore.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So, Casey, I'm not worried about your chili having beans. It's not going to be edible anyway. All right. Let's go. What's going on over at Lchec here? Before we get with that, we always get new listeners and new viewers on TikTok. What is Lchec?
It is the Lampasas County Higher Education Center. It's mostly what we do there is workforce training, and we've specialized in allied healthcare training. So nurse aides, phlebotomists, medical assistants, dental assistants.
Wow.
We've offered those programs for at least the past 10 years. But now we're moving into something new, and it's something that a lot of people here in Lampasas have asked us for. And it was something, we're a nonprofit school. And so money is always...
We're a nonprofit radio station.
So that money is always an issue.
Yeah.
And so, we've always been looking to do some trades, whether it be plumbing or electrical, things like that at Lchec. And there's always been a great demand here. And we just inked a deal with the Training Center of Central Texas at Harker Heights, where they will be partnering with us to offer electrician training and solar panel installation training, technician training.
That is good. It's about time people started taking these trades seriously. Now, all these little 4-year degrees that you go into all these universities, these kids are coming out dumber than they walked in.
And having issues finding jobs.
And can't find jobs. Yeah. So the trade school is pretty much where it is now.
Absolutely.
At least in this part of the country.
Yeah. And, it's with the trades, especially with plumbing and electrical trades, the average age of your master plumber, master electrician is somewhere up in the 60s. So there's a lot of opening for young folks to get into this. And there's plenty of money in these industries.
Yeah.
What kind of money? What kind of paycheck we talking?
Some of these guys, the solar panel folks can pull 6 figures and per diem. They work, especially we're talking not necessarily residential. We're talking on these large scale solar farms. Which Texas is poised to become number 1 in the country. Right now, California is number 1 when it comes to solar farms, but Texas is right behind, and we plan on training those people that are going to put those farms together.
Where are we going to put the cows?
That's a good question. I think we have enough space in Texas.
You reckon?
I don't know. I think we're a little big. I don't know.
Now, is this on state property that all these farms are going? Or I guess
a lot of them are private. Some of them are, some of them are private. Some of them are going to be through the utility companies. We work more on the training the folks to get those jobs than dealing with the actual projects. But Reginald Hodges, who's the president of the Training Center of Central Texas, he's an electrical engineer, and he has helped build several of these farms. He actually showed me a video of a 14,000-acre solar farm in the deserts in California.
Wow.
Ooh. Who
Would-
benefits from that? Does it go on just the general grid, or is that for
Yes, sir.
California?
It was for the grid. Well, it's for California's
Yeah.
grid. Sometimes they have some power issues.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's only like 12 months out of the year, so don't act like it's a big deal.
Well, and we've been known to have some minor issues when it gets a little cold here. So
Yeah, just to
that was an anomaly.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause the last time that happened, there was no such things as solar
that is,
energy
I guess that's
or
true.
wind power.
I guess that's true, but we're really excited, by offering these trades here. We visited with the training center, and they have a great facility, great mobile labs that they're going to be bringing out here to train these folks on. The electricians certification, the residential electrician program, which is a very short program, but it's a full-time 5 days a week, 4 hours a day on this program, and it's an 8-week program. And this basically sets somebody up to get into an apprenticeship with some knowledge.
good.
Do the companies here in Lampasas pick these guys up?
Well, we know that right now because this is brand new. I
Mhm.
mean, the ink is still wet on the contract. But over in Harker Heights and Killeen, we know that they're in high demand. And the training center for Central Texas, they have these round tables with all the businesses in the area, and they have very high employment rates for their graduates. And they're big on building those connections. So we're going to start building those connections locally here. Now, the program is going to come most likely in spring, March or April of this year, because there's a lot of, bureaucratic paperwork and things like that.
Say it ain't so.
that we have to get through. But we definitely plan on offering at least these 2 programs starting in the spring, and we're going to start building those relationships. Of course, I have some personal relationships here in town with electricians and with, folks in the industry. We've already spoken to certain people like Roland Schaub over at ACE, who has his thumb on the pulse of construction in
Yes.
Lampasas. And, we want to speak to people like Tim Miller and others to let them know what we're doing. And hopefully this will be a pipeline to help those companies, fill any spots they need filled.
Yeah, and there's a good paycheck in that. A plumber, electrician,
Yeah.
and welders, any of these trades here. Are you going to pick up more
Yes.
occupational training?
Yes, actually, in the end, we hope to offer about 6 different programs.
Outstanding.
Circling all around electrical, training, electrician training. So residential, commercial, construction, and obviously these are kind of step ups. So some of these programs will be 6, 8, 12, 24 weeks. So we really, if it's successful, and we do believe it's going to be successful here, we plan on expanding it to the full offering that they can help us with. And this is a great deal. We've worked with the training center in the past on some other issues and some other, projects together. And we really think that this is going to be a great thing for Lampasas and for our area, Marble Falls, Burnett, everyone.
Good. So when can people start putting their name on a list to be part of the class? Because these seats are going to fill up pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, we should get this off the ground for March or April. So February, I would say, if you want to follow us, you can always go to www.lchec.net, and we'll have some information on there, or follow us on Facebook. Of course, I'll come back up here if you'll have me. And
if you bring St. Mary's tacos next time, I was expecting that this morning.
I might know some people over there. Maybe we can do something.
Yeah.
Right.
But we'll keep you informed. We'll keep the community informed. Right now, we just wanted to let everybody know that it's coming and to be ready. That we're going to have these offerings here. A lot of people know us for the medical training, but we want to let them know that we have some new offerings coming, and we're going to diversify what we're doing there and continue to help the people of Lampasas get some good training and get some good careers.
What's this going to cost?
It's going to vary. It's going to
Yeah.
vary, but there'll be various funding where we'll be able to accept veterans benefits, GI Bill, and such. We're already
good.
eligible for those with our medical programs, so we just have to apply those to the electrician training programs. Once again, a little bureaucracy, takes a little while, but we also will have in-house funding that'll be available, and there'll be scholarships available and things like that. And we hope to partner with some of these employers that would be willing to pay for their apprentices to get this type of training.
How many people can you have in the in the training?
They can do about 20 per class.
20 per class. So you're talking, okay, but you only have one class, right?
Well, right now we have one class, but because it's going to be a 6 to 8 week program, we can run several of those throughout the year, and we can run them concurrently. We can actually we can run two. We have, they have a bunch of master electricians that are instructing these courses.
Oh, nice.
One thing I learned from them is that they don't have a shortage of teachers over there in the Harker Heights, Killeen area when it comes to this type of training. It's been difficult for us here, but they seem to have plenty of staff, and they plan on having us fully staffed here and running as many programs as necessary to meet the demand.
So you're going to be a busy fella here. Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't that long ago. You were just sitting around twiddling your thumbs, nothing going on. That's about time you earn your keep over there.
Yeah,
yeah, we do nothing with the medical training or the or the kids programs or.
Well, that was going to be my next question. I mean, you got until March. What's going on between now and then?
Well, we just started a certified medical assistant class, which is one of our bread and butter classes.
Yeah.
And we just started one. We have a nice group of students on that. So they're starting their journey, and that's a 5-month program. We're going to start planning our college for kids, which comes up in the summer. So we'll start that planning shortly. We try to get a jump on it so that we have an idea of the programs we're going to offer. We just finished our annual fundraiser, which is our Christmas wreath fundraiser.
I didn't even hear anything about that.
Well, we had it online and we had it on our website. You have to go to our website, Ken. And we advertised it on our Facebook page, and we did pretty well. We thank all the locals and those also out of town. A lot of people had these Christmas wreaths shipped out of town, and we benefit from that as well. We get a little donation for that as well.
Good.
So we want to thank everybody. It was quite successful. We can't run it too long because all the orders have to be in by October 1st.
Oh, wow.
So
we're late.
Yeah, we're a little
just a little late. Well, these are fresh wreaths. They come from Minnesota, and the orders have to be placed ahead of time. But I'm putting everyone on notice, especially you, Ken, next year.
Okay.
I'll see you in September.
You're on notice.
I'm not very high tech with this stuff, and I very rarely get on the social media because it makes me sad.
Well, Christmas wreaths will make you happy.
Yeah.
We try to bring joy at Lchec. We don't engage in any sadness.
Good. Yeah. This is my sad-free zone here.
That's right. That's right. We try to make any experience that anybody has at Lchec a great experience. And I think if you ask our graduates and the many people who work in the healthcare systems around here that are graduates of our school, I think they appreciate us, and they let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. All the like the grants, some of your classes don't take grants, right?
No, actually, we've been there's been a great grant program through the Texas Workforce Solutions, and we've been working with them for about 2 years, and they've been helping pay for tuition for allied health training. So there's been plenty of money there. A lot of students, when they call us and can't necessarily afford out-of-pocket costs, we've been referring them to Workforce Solutions, and over 90% of them have been able to get funding.
Outstanding.
So it's been great, and we're going to keep on doing what we're doing. We've been around since 2009, and we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, I've noticed you're getting a few more wrinkles. Yeah.
Well, I've been around since 2016 with Lchec.
Yeah.
So January will be 8 years.
That's old. Look, the bags under his eyes don't match his shoes.
But I enjoy it. I love what I do, Ken.
I've seen pictures of you when you were younger. You haven't changed a bit. I'm so pissed off.
Thank you. Well,
I can't do that.
If you love what you do, it's not work. So you don't get stressed about it.
Yeah, but you don't have a Casey there.
Well, I have a Dusty.
Yeah. Apples and oranges, though.
My Dusty is my administrative assistant, and she's wonderful.
I love you, Casey. I do.
Just like Casey.
Yeah.
All right.
Now,
anybody needs information on this stuff here, now it's going to be a while before they can.
It'll be spring 24.
Spring 24 before they can even inquire and put a name on the list.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now your medical classes have already started. So
yes, but we still have some scheduled, and we're always taking calls and registrations for future classes. We will start another medical assisting class somewhere around April or May. We'll have another nurse aid class starting sometime in January or February. We're hiring a new instructor for our phlebotomy course, which should start in January or February. And like I said, everyone can go to lchec.net. We have a schedule on there, and also they can follow us on Facebook, or you can always give us a call at 512-556-8226.
8226. Can they also have your personal cell phone number and address?
That's going to be 25. Oh, wait a minute. I think you gave my address out on the radio the other day,
Your
Ken.
address. I gave the area that you lived in.
And the county road.
The county road.
Just county road. Okay. All right.
And my name.
We'll just look for the limousine out in the driveway. That would be Derrick's house.
You just narrowed it way down.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone was looking for Derrick.
Yeah. Because they knew I was going to give that out. They had their pens and paper ready.
It's okay.
All right.
All friends in Lampasas. All friends.
Yeah. Until they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, if I give them chili with beans, I think I lost some people.
You'd have.
No, yeah.
Yes.
That's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Chili.
And by the way, Casey, I do accept your apology for telling me I was wrong about the beans and chili.
Oh, yeah. I didn't apologize.
Yes, I accept it anyway.
Okay.
All right, Derrick from Lchec. We appreciate you coming in this morning. And, of course, lchec.org.
Annette.
.net.
Wow,
Lchec.net.
Ken.
At least I know what
He
Lchec
accepts
means,
your
Casey.
apology.
I want to thank you, Ken. Thank you, Casey. You guys are always great to me. Thank you.
You come back anytime, especially if you have St. Mary's tacos with you.
I'm not leaving.
Or both. He's sticking around.
All right. We got to roll. 827 Mix Online, your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Good morning.
I listen to work. The best songs while you work.
Mix Online. Better music for a better workday. Mix Online. HillCountryRadio.net.
Grace Fellowship Church services, Sundays starting at 10 on Mix Online. If you can't make it in person, then tune in live on Mix Online, over iHeartRadio or online at hillcountryradio.net. For more information on Grace Fellowship, see their webpage at gracefolks.org or on their Facebook page. That's Grace Fellowship Church live starting at 10 every Sunday on Mix Online.